Call the meeting to order. If you'll join me at the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Neighbors? Here. Young?
Here.
Dilling?
Here.
Beamsterbor?
Here.
Adamski?
Sorry.
Doyle?
Here.
Adrianson?
Here. Okay, is there any public comments?
Brian, could you check for me, please? Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. All right, we have Paula Gibbs, if you'd like to step up.
Hi. I just wanted to make a comment on the St. Joseph's discussion from last time, which was very lively and entertaining, and I thought it was really good. But we're not, as a public person, I can't make comments at the time, and I just wanted to throw something in there. I'm a local 130 plumber and have been for about 20 years, and I don't know how important that discussion was about the 100,000 versus 30,000, but I've done a lot of estimating, and I can tell you that there's no way there's that big of a swing. Something's missing from the scope of work on 30,000. That's a lot of pipe to run, and I mean your RPZ is going to be 8,000 to 10,000. I know you're not here to take bids for St. Joe's, neither am I, but I just wanted, if that's part of the discussion when you take this up again, I would not consider that 30,000 number unless you actually can see a proposal with the full scope of work that somebody's looked at. Because I worked for B. Bruce, like, I don't know, 8 years ago, and he does a lot of schoolwork, park districts, stuff like that. It's all lowest bid awards, so he bids them tight, and I just can't imagine that there's a $70,000 swing. So I just wanted to give you that information, and if it's relevant. And then on the consent agenda, I had a couple questions. I don't know exactly how we address this, but I guess I would encourage the board to address this. In the minutes on the St. Joe's discussion as well, that was, I'm sure, quite a thing to keep track of, and a lot of it, and it looked pretty good and it was there, but one of the things that I thought was really important that came up was the discussion about the kids being in trailers at the public schools, and they don't have sprinklers, and St. Joe's, you know, is being required to have them. And I know it was said, Mark Nelson said that the Regional Board of Education is the authority there. And I understand all that, and it's not really your job, but these are our Manhattan kids. And I think parents should be aware of the fact that it's not, the same standard isn't being applied to the Catholic school as being applied to the public school when it comes to a safety issue. And we've kind of stumbled across a potential safety problem for the schools, and I think it should at least be in the minutes, especially it was reported in the Vedette, so that's going to be a matter of public record. And so I think it should be in our minutes too. And I don't know how you go about that, but I wanted to point that out. And then I had a couple questions about a couple of the bills to be paid. How do I do that? Do I just ask here, or?
If you wanted to state them now for the record, that's certainly up to you. If not, after the meeting, we can have you speak with Jessica or administrator or myself.
Okay. I mean, who answers the question? I mean,
I can help.
Okay.
Question, what the question is.
Okay. Well, there's one for page 15 of B. Burke for dewatering biosolids for $43,000. What was that?
That's by Public Works, but
Yeah, but I've done I pumped a lot of poop, and that's a lot of dewatering. And I mean, unless if there's a special circumstance, I would understand, or there's a contract, or, I just wondered if somebody could explain why, because that's a lot for dewatering. That's
Yeah,
1,500
and that-
bucks a day, you know?
That'll be perfectly fine. So after your public comment, if you want, they can put together an answer for you. If you want it in writing, that's one thing. If you want to just discuss it
I just-
after the meeting, they could do it, because usually public comment, you just, state your comments, and then,
Okay.
after the meeting, we can discuss it.
I see, okay, I haven't ever done this
That's
before.
okay.
Okay, and then the other two things I just wondered about was the 8 sets of solar panels that we're paying for at some residential addresses.
I don't know if I should answer
Do
this.
we know what that is?
There's individual households that get solar panels. They have to apply for a permit through BNF.
They're
Is
not
that right?
actual solar panels being purchased.
Yeah, it's a permit.
To have solar panels on their home.
So why are we paying them?
We're
Their
not.
Their bills, they're showing as bills.
Mark, if you
Page
wanna-
9,
Yeah, I mean, we could get into
BNF
the-
Construction, 300, they're around
That's-
350 bucks each?
Yeah, so that's basically when you get a permit, you get charged for a permit, and then DNF will review the solar panel for engineering, structural engineering for the roof, and then it's passed back through to the.
I see, okay, so that's like an inspection.
Correct.
Okay, got it, okay.
It's paid by the residents, though.
That concludes my comments, thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor, can I just make a comment?
Yeah.
In regards to the minutes, the reason why a lot of that important information wasn't in there is because nobody was using microphones last meeting, and it takes me a long time to try to decipher what everyone is saying. So I encourage everyone here to please use your microphones. That assists me well when I'm doing my minutes.
Thank you. Okay, so the next item on the agenda is a consent agenda. It consists of December 17th, 2024 Village Board meeting minutes and approval of January 7th, 2025 bills list. So does anyone like anything pulled? So I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion.
Second?
Roll call?
Neighbors? Yes. Young?
Yes.
Beamsterboer?
Yes.
Doyle?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Under new business, resolution authorizing an execution of PACE Paratransit local share agreement between the Regional Transportation Authority and the Village of Manhattan. This is for the dial-a-ride service the village offers. Our fee is $3,143, and we split this with the Manhattan Township. So I think we've been doing it every year for quite a long time, so if anyone would like to discuss that further, or would like to entertain a motion to approve?
A motion?
Second.
Just one comment?
Yes.
Yes, just to clarify what you said, that we have been doing this for a long time. For PACE, I think it's a wonderful thing for the seniors to be able to call up, get rides to the hospital, to the doctors. Just a little history, because I always give a little history, is that PACE Dial-A-Bus was instituted and put in through Congress from Congressman Jerry Weller many years ago with the help of Mike Naughton. Just so you know, and that this is something that's really been going on for the village for a long time. I know the prices keep going up, but we do get it used. It does get used by the seniors, so.
All right, thanks. So roll call?
Young?
Yes.
Beamsterboer?
Yes.
Doyle?
Yes.
Neighbors?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the design guidelines workshop for the downtown area. And we have members of Farnsworth Group here. So I guess we can make our way over to the section of chairs over there to start discussing the design guidelines. All right. So thanks, everyone, for waiting with that. That concludes the village board meeting. So there's no executive session. One thing I just want to bring up, John was looking at, some residents requested some streetlights on Kankakee Street to match kind of what we did on Eastern Avenue, just added to the current poles. And I think he contacted everyone, but I just wanted to bring it out in public, that it's about $10,000 for 6 streetlights, a transformer, and some wiring. So it seems really cost-effective to get that street lit up. So I just want to make sure if there was any thoughts on that or concerns before John gets it ordered, then.
I like the idea.
All right.
No concerns. I think it's great. It's going to really tie in what we've been doing on Baker Road. And
Yeah,
it's
Baker's all lit
pretty
up.
dark with those driveways backing out and stuff, so I think it'll be a nice touch. And that's 10 grand, it's cheap. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to bring it up. So that's all I have. So, Lucinda?
I have nothing at this time.
Thanks. Justin?
Nothing.
And I just want to let everyone know, Bob Dilling and Ron Adamski were not feeling well, so that's why they're not here, just to make that clear. Dave?
Nothing at this time.
Thanks. Tom?
Same here.
Shelley?
I just wanted to let the board know that New Vision Flooring will begin the installation of the vinyl flooring in this room starting on Tuesday, January 14th. It's supposed to only be a 2-day project, so by the time we reconvene here for the 21st meeting, you should see new flooring. And then I wanted to mention the community blood drive is scheduled for Thursday, January 30th in this room from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I emailed everyone that information. If you're interested in signing up, you can contact me and I can help you schedule an appointment. That's it.
Thanks. Jeff?
Just a reminder for the board, on January 25th, we have our 8 o'clock in the morning strategic session. If you have any agenda items that you wanted added onto the agenda, please send them to me and I'll make sure they're on there. And then the last thing I have for you is the dog park certificate of insurance has finally been approved, and so we can move forward with that.
All right. Thanks. Mark?
Just a comp plan update. We're close to bringing a new map to the village board based on our last workshop. We also will have a traffic assessment here soon as well as part of that. So we're hoping to get that to you here shortly, sometime in January, hopefully.
Thanks. John?
Just a quick update with the Baker Road. They started pouring today to put for the street lights on the rest of Baker Road. So we're excited for that to get going on.
Carrie, anything to add?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Jessica?
I don't have anything, but any questions, I'm here to answer.
Chief?
I have nothing.
No? Terry?
Some sad news, Brian Tarnowski's father passed away. I don't have any of the details just yet. He contacted me this morning.
His father.
Father-in-law.
At least Brian, like, oh my gosh. That's a little terrible.
All right, thanks. If no one else? All right. No executive session, so I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
All in favor? All right, meeting adjourned.